everybody, and welcome to episode 6 of the Omniverse Chronicles Ghostbusters International. It's our penultimate episode, everyone. How are we feeling?
Oh, my. Oh.
Nervous.
We're going to fight a ghost at the Space Needle. Very excited to be doing this whole paranormal tour of Seattle landmarks.
It's fun, right?
It's nice.
Yeah.
So, I am Kim. I'm the producer of the Omniverse Chronicles and a Crit Show castmate, and I am joined this week, like I am every week, by some of my very, very favorite people. Please go ahead and go around the proverbial table and introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Beth. I make the podcast We Fix Space Junk. And you can find me on the internet. Anything We Fix Space Junk related.
I am Forrest Leder, and you can find me at Fearless Leader on Twitter and on, what is it? The TikTok and stuff. And, have lots of fun. And you can also find me on twitch.tv/flightochaos. And we have a good time over there. I'm a pretty regular guest there with my fairy barbarian, Carrie Dundarian.
Oh dear.
And I am Rev. You can also find me on TikTok, but I only have one post. I spend most of my time on TikTok scrolling when I can't sleep. So you can also find me at Rev Deshane on Twitter. If you have a good TikTok, let me know and I'll follow you.
I do have to say that Rev's one TikTok is a good one, though. Harvey's in it.
And I will say, I
Harvey.
do send very good TikToks. I send a curated list of people TikToks daily.
Excellent.
They are some of my favorite DMs to receive.
Megan once said, she goes, I love opening TikToks from you because it's either going to be a very cute pet or something very spicy, and I never know which it's going to
be. I never know. I never know if it's funny or spicy. Anyway, speaking of funny and spicy, I guess we should get back to Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters. All right. Yes. Well, we left off last time after an unexpected showdown at the Ghostbusters headquarters at Firehouse 38, historic Firehouse 38. And a little bit of wild driving, trying to shake loose some rats, and then ended up with people doing research. And hello, Ghost Cat. And then also with a little bit of an impromptu seance with Chuck, the occult bookstore owner, which wasn't particularly effective. However, his information about the ley lines that are around the Seattle area was helpful in drawing a big X on the map, finding that two of the ley lines in the area intersect at the Space Needle. And so we are going to pick up, and let me ask you all, are you doing anything else that night, or are we shuffling things forward to the next day?
I think I'm going to go through the various axes that have been left behind at the firehouse, try and find one that I can use in the meantime, and one that I can cut up to fix my axe.
Absolutely. So I'm going to real quick just hop in on that and say that Vincent is very interested as you're doing all this, and as you're going through, he stops you for a sec and he says, "Hey, that one right there, that used to be my axe.
I'll keep it safe.
it's pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I chopped down some doors with it, and it was great. And yeah, so it'd be pretty cool if you if you used it while you were busting those creeps and stuff."
I tuck it straight into my belt.
Nice.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Well, what can I say? I'm fond
I can
of you,
fist
kid.
bump him and then realize that I can't because he's a ghost.
He does it anyway, and your hand just gets a little bit slimy.
Yeah.
One moment. I need to fix my video. So no one say anything critical in the next 5 seconds.
Okay.
Nothing critical.
What kind of critical? I mean, like, don't say anything mean about Kim, or
Kim's just really terrible. No, I have some.
I'm Kim now. If you look at the stream.
No longer.
Yeah.
You wish you
All right,
were me.
you're back.
You wish you were me.
I think everyone
Awesome.
does. It's
You're pretty awesome, Kim. How could one not? All right.
threw my
Hi.
pencil on the floor. There we go.
So you find an axe, Vincent's axe,
Yeah.
and actually, when you look at the bottom of the haft, you can see where he wrote his name on it in like a
Aw.
permanent marker.
Yeah.
All right. So you find an axe and you find some rest. Although you do have to get new like sheets and blankets out of the like cabinets and stuff because they were chewed to hell.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's just say that with all the stuff that happened, cleanup takes quite a while.
Should we just check into a hotel?
I love the
feel
idea of us either checking into a hotel and putting it on the expense account, or all of us just like rolling up to like a 24-hour Target and just buying out the place.
I'm not sure I'm wild about sleeping in the place where the possessed man just tried to kill us.
Yeah,
with
but I
many
mean,
rats.
but we have some pet rats that are in there.
Yeah, but they'll
wouldn't
be
describe them as-
okay.
Are you sure? Are you
Yeah.
gonna leave
Oh,
some
yeah.
food and water for them?
I left them a decent chunk of food.
Okay.
It was the slime, but
Yeah. Yeah, definitely they're gonna enjoy that food.
For the rest of their afterlives, yes.
oh
I mean, they're
no,
not
wait!
even-
I
yeah.
fed the rats that slime and they just dissipated. We don't have
Yeah,
any
that
more
was
rats.
there was only one you released into it at
Yeah.
that time. So you still have
You still have
what,
a-
The rest
seven?
a
in the
few
trap.
left
In the
of
yeah.
trap?
rats, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like entities rather than actual rats.
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, if we wanna grab a hotel, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the fanciest one we can afford? I don't know.
We don't have to afford it right now. We can just put it on the credit card and then worry about it later.
The
That's
fanciest hotel
future
in it?
use problem.
Yeah.
That's
That-
future Forest.
Forrest will figure that out for us.
Well, interestingly, Forrest gets paid whether or not you do.
Mm.
Because he's not an owner. So,
Mm.
payroll and stuff.
I mean, once we save the city,
Yeah, and the world.
surely we're going to get paid, right?
Yeah, definitely. We'll definitely get paid, and then probably at least like also get some like sponsorship opportunities, some advertisement stuff.
Although we
Yeah,
did just
and I mean
get
you're
fined.
yeah. I think your multiple ghost catcher. You should probably patent that.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes
get some
sense.
residuals. Get those up on.
You have a little bit of
Etsy.
time,
Yeah.
with copyright stuff. It doesn't have to be put in right away, but
Yeah.
And I'm sure that's probably something that Winston would even pay for to be able to use at the other locations.
Oh,
Mhm.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, that could even potentially be a revenue source for you.
Nice.
So, here we are. You find yourself a hotel.
Should we just get a
and-
hotel opposite the Space Needle for convenience?
And that's not a bad idea because we could keep an eye out on it.
That's really good, actually.
Like, I know this kind of makes it sound like we're living inside of a role-playing game or something, which I like those, but that's not what this is. But we could like take a watch. Like people could sleep and other people could watch the Space Needle to make sure everything is cool.
Also, probably like, what are the odds that Jari would like think to look for us there? Because he probably doesn't know that we know exactly everything that we know. I know that I'm saying the word "know" a lot of times, but you know what I mean.
Right. And after the way he just manhandled all of us, he probably Even if we did know, he wouldn't think we'd get that close to it and go to sleep.
Exactly. Yeah. I think
That's a fool's errand.
that's a, and I'm feeling
And
foolish
we're
tonight.
those fools.
All right.
Yeah. I think we find a hotel as close to the Space Needle as possible.
Very
All right.
expensive.
Possibly buy a Space Needle t-shirt because I am British and occasionally have to tourist it up.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Hotel close to the Space Needle as I consult Google. Let's say.
And last minute prices, because like
Naturally.
they often have details. They often have deals.
Naturally. Let's see. 0.8, 0.4.
It's not bad.
0.2.
Not bad.
Looks like the oh, no, that's farther. Okay, so the closest is going to be Hyatt Place, Seattle downtown. That's a like quarter mile
Nice.
from it.
I have good experiences with Hyatt places. That's where we usually stay when we go to C2E2.
Okay.
Nice.
Hyatt Place
So
it is.
there you go. There you go. So you go to the Hyatt Place, and it's a 3-star hotel. So it's not the fanciest, but it is the closest.
Nice.
And so you're able to get pretty exorbitantly priced for the last minuteness of it, being the middle of the night. But you are able to get a room, and you pass over that tasty corporate credit card.
Yeah.
And so you're gonna do a watch through the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems wise.
Yeah. That seems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brought binoculars, hopefully.
Oh.
We brought binoculars, just kind of peering through the window, like
Yeah.
unsettling people.
Well, I mean, you've got
We're quite high up.
ecto goggles.
Which
you could
was very
probably-
beneficial when that guy was invisible.
Oh yeah, that's a good yeah. I don't know if your ecto goggles have any sort of magnification ability, but that could be useful to see like if there's any weird energies happening at the Space Needle.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, Jari does like to make big statements as well. So
It's true.
Yeah.
like anything he does is gonna be big.
It has seemed to be somewhat like that. Let's see. So yeah. I'm just checking to see if they've got You know what? I know they have magnification because I remember in the ballroom scene at the Sedgwick, Ray Stantz does, do some clicking in for some magnification on there.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, they do. It's not massive, but you've got some. If you want to have better view, then you'd need to get actual binoculars or a telescope or something.
I think we're not looking that far.
I do know a weird
Quarter mile's not that
scientist
far,
who might
yeah.
be able to make this a little more magnified.
That actually reminds me, on the drive to the hotel,
Yeah.
I think I do level up a stat.
Ooh.
Because I have the points. I have enough brownie points that I am off the chart that comes on the character sheet.
All
so I
right.
should use them.
So for everybody that's watching, you have to spend 30 brownie points in order to increase one of your traits by a point permanently. And then whatever brownie points you have left is your reservoir for being able to add to the number of dice you roll or reduce the amount of damage you take, things like that.
So what are you leveling up?
Yes, tell us.
It seems silly to level up brains,
Not necessarily.
but the bulk of what I have been doing is inventing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
So
that's
I feel like I'm just gonna keep rolling with what's already my strong suit.
I
You're
think that's
rolling it on
yeah.
up.
I
You
mean,
So that's
are,
gonna bump me up to a 6.
yeah, you're approaching Egon
Nice.
Spengler levels of intelligence
I
with
mean,
that.
Nice.
definitely considering what you discovered via the like positively charged slime and stuff like that, like
Yeah.
probably utilizing that is going to involve a degree of brains roles and weird science and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
It never hurts
No.
to know more stuff.
It's true.
It's
You
true.
know. Yeah. All right.
So you just
So
wake up
Grab 'em
feeling
a t-shirt.
smarter on the
I think
yeah.
it was like the experiment with the rat and like making the connection about the slime.
there you
But it was
go.
just like it may have just been like I'm only smarter because I'm a little more confident in the things that I think now, as opposed to doubting part of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, and plus just making some connections that might connect in other ways to obliquely
Mhm.
related things. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rev has gotten a little bit smarter,
Finally.
and long overdue.
Yeah.
So give me an order of what we're doing as far as people taking a watch and going through the night there.
Ooh.
I can watch first because I did not get involved in the scuffle.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
So
You
yeah,
also already stay up quite late. So
yeah.
okay.
I am
Yeah,
gonna
I think
do
I'd like to crash out, if that's all right.
Yeah.
yeah. I am gonna have you all or someone. I'm not gonna have everybody do it, but someone, please make me a cool check. I want to find out if you're able to get a room that faces the Space Needle.
Mm,
That is the question.
mm-hmm. Who's negotiating our room?
Not me.
Do you Rev, do you think you can awkward charm this? I know
I
sometimes you're
suppose it
very
depends.
yeah.
It depends on the mood of the person at the desk.
Yeah, I
But
think
I'll
it would
sure
only work
try.
if I fought them. So,
Yeah.
and I don't think I can punch someone into giving me a room.
Okay.
That might not go over well.
We are in America,
There are consequences for things.
unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not going to fight someone who's not a ghost.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, I will try to
Okay.
awkward charm someone into a room.
Absolutely. Okay, so as you come into the front desk area, the person there, kind of sleepy, like heavy lidded, is sitting there. They've got 3 cups of coffee next to them, and they look up as the doors slide open and, hey, welcome to the Hyatt Place,
thanks. Thank you.
Regency, whatever this is. I Forrest forgot what it's called. The Hyatt Place, Seattle downtown. My name's Fred. Sorry. I was thinking.
Late night or early morning?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, you guys called?
Yes, we requested a room, and I wanted to see if we could get a room if you have any facing the Space Needle.
Oh,
It is a matter of security, like national security.
how are you guys
Can I look-
dressed?
Ghostbusters?
Am I still in my jammies? No.
Are you still in your jammies?
No, if everyone else was suiting up as a Ghostbuster, I would be a Ghostbuster.
Beth was suited up before, like
Yeah.
when she came upstairs. I don't know what Rev's
I imagine
date
this is what
was.
I would experiment and work in.
I kind of have the picture of you like with the thing half down and tied around
Yeah.
your waist kind of
Yeah.
thing.
They're very washable.
Before, but whatever you want as far as.
No, I mean like I will never go out in public like not being cute. The only reason why I was like going around the streets of Seattle at night were because I was clinging to a car under duress. So no, I probably would have changed my
that
clothes.
makes sense. All right, so you got your Ghostbusters uniform on, and stuff, and so national
Well,
why would they
not
call the? I'm
national
confused about because like
security is
'cause
not quite national safety. I think is better.
national safety.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Especially the city.
the city
Yeah,
is in danger.
yeah. Oh, always.
Oh yeah, constantly.
What
But
from like
extra danger now.
extra danger?
Hmm. Have you ever seen a ghost
What like a Stay
fraud,
Puft
Fred?
Marshmallow Man, like in those YouTube videos?
Have you seen much new? I realize you're working the night shift. Have you seen any of the things that have been happening the last couple days?
Yeah, some ghosts over. Oh well, I mean, not too far from here, over at the
Yes,
museum and stuff.
yes, and getting closer. And I kind
Close.
of like show a little, like pull one of the maps of like places to go from like the
Okay.
catalog next to the thing. If you notice, here, and here, this puts
Oh,
you right in the line. That's why we decided to stay here to make sure nothing bad goes on, because it's either going to happen here or past here.
oh, yeah. That okay. I mean, why don't you go ahead and make your awkward charm roll?
Okay.
And I'll say it's you gave him some convincing reasons. It's not going to be too bad. I'll call it a 10.
Okay.
So just like some difficulty.
I think I can do this
You
with the
got
dice on
this.
hand.
You got this.
Yeah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, no ghosts.
There we
Awesome.
are.
Almost ghost.
Hooray.
All right. So you he says, "Oh, okay, yeah. I think we've got Oh, yeah, we've got that one. Well, we've got a room, but it's the honeymoon suite."
So there's
Perfect.
only
That's-
one bed. Just like all the
That's your
fanfics.
favorite TV trope.
It's my favorite fanfic trope.
That is it's a pretty good trope. I know it sounds really cliche right now, but yeah, like that. I mean, everybody when they're getting married, they like to be able to see the Space Needle
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh
So
yeah.
No, that's fine.
It is
None
a
of us
valid
are
object.
married, but I don't think that's a clause to
That
be able to rent that.
he glances between the three of you and he goes, "That okay? That cool. I mean, you do
Yeah.
you, but so yeah, here 3 keys."
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
And so he gets you your stuff and sends you on your way. And it's not like a tacky room where it's like a heart-shaped bed that
Mirrors on the
spins or
ceiling.
anything like that. It's
I
but
always wonder where you get the sheets for those.
custom made. So
Yeah, I've also
anyway,
stayed on a circular one and it was terrible.
Wow.
those seem like they would be easier, but
It just doesn't make any sense.
no, it doesn't. Anyway, so yeah, you get up there. It's got like a California king, and stuff, and there is a like couch that like love seat that has a pull out on there because it is a suite, so they've got the
Oh,
kind of sitting area and stuff.
I mean, if one of us is doing watch, then if this is a California king, we can like easily share a bed. Like this is.
Yeah. I immediately just pass out face down with my boots hanging off the edge.
All right.
I go about a very involved 14-step skincare routine and then also go to bed.
All right. All right. So, you get yourself going to bed, and Rev, I'm gonna have you make just a straight brains roll for me for keeping your watch and
Okay.
all that kind of stuff. You can, if you want to, describe for me what you're doing on that watch.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of looking out at the Space Needle through the ecto goggles, like maybe once every hour, and just
Mm-hmm.
making note of if the energy around it has changed, like color or density. And then during the other parts of the time, just like watching the traffic in that direction to see if it's like picking up or if lights are turning on inside of it more than normal or
Mm-hmm.
turning off, etc.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and make that roll.
Okay, no ghosts and 23.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, so you watch, things are pretty quiet there, as far as things go. And how long of a watch are you gonna take? It was already pretty late when stuff went down. I want to say like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
So like after doing some cleaning up and everything, you probably didn't get there until like 3.
Yeah.
Um
So probably I feel like at this point I would know how much sleep my fellow Ghostbusters require.
Probably
I'm
so.
gonna say that as I'm recovering from a point of damage, I may need the full 8 hours.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I don't think that we should wake Beth. But I would I'd happily do like the second watch so you can get a little bit of
Yeah.
sleep.
I have 8 hours in exactly the same position, which is arms down by
Just-
my side, face planted.
Like she's planking on the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, so that Kim gets like
Okay.
5 hours of sleep.
Yeah. So you are as you watch through the small hours of the morning, and you're able to make yourself a cup of coffee from the little hotel room coffee maker and whatnot, but things are pretty quiet over there.
Should we possibly have texted Forrest and Ariana just to let them know
Hey, don't
that
go
like-
to
Yeah,
work
it's-
today.
It is interesting that you mention that, because at 7:30 in the morning, Rev, you get a phone call.
Hello?
What in the hell did you guys do?
We didn't do anything. An ancient god attacked us with plague rats.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I
we
haven't
did
heard
get
that one
out
yet.
of there. The car is okay. They tried to plug the exhaust pipe with a rat, but we were able to get it out.
Gross and good.
Yes.
So I guess I'll hire a cleaning crew.
Hopefully what we're dealing with might be over soon. We think we've figured out where all of the energies are converging, which makes for a very likely next location of attack. We're actually in a hotel right now, looking at it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Did you say that you got a step ahead on this?
Yeah.
Is that like the first time you guys have ever gotten a step ahead on things?
I think a lot of times we don't have the human element to deal with. Like, do you remember like back in the late 80s when they were dealing with Vigo the Carpathian?
Yeah. I
There was
watched
that
that documentary.
Yeah, there was that human element where they were able to track down the curator, It's something like that.
Yeah.
Someone
Okay.
connected to what's going on, they were able to track down his Twitter account and figure out like it's a situation like that again. Someone is being possessed. And that's why you'll notice the slime blowers are both gone.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yes, we did get ahead. Ancient
Nice.
I can't remember what kind of god it was.
Hittite. I say waking up.
Yeah, Hittite gods, obviously, long plans. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, if Gozer was in there with the Sumerians and Babylonians and Hittites, yeah. After, I don't know. I'm not a specialist. Okay. So you don't want me to hire a cleanup crew for?
Yeah, but I think wait till this is done in case. Actually, you should work from home. You both should work from home today in case
We
he
should work
sends
from
the
home?
rats back. Yeah, because half of them were real, half of them were ghosts.
Okay, yeah, that's gross. Actually, come to think of it, my throat was feeling a little scratchy. I'm allergic to rats.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey Ariana, we're gonna take off. Yeah, you got the day off. Yeah, no, I know. It's gonna be paid. Yeah. No, Rev said so.
Should we get
Okay.
Forrest to come around with anything we've left behind?
Oh, I think
You're asleep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I
I just mumble in my sleep and I'm like, does Forrest need to go? No.
I can't think of anything that we wouldn't have brought.
Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of our stuff kind of got like
ratted.
Very devoured by rats.
A bunch of stuff did. Yeah.
Yeah, actually there is one thing just on the off case, probably nothing, but actually would you have Ariana when she gets home, will you have her look into something for me?
Yeah, what do you need?
Will you have her see you know how they found very recently that mine owned by Shandor where they were mining and making all of like the girders and stuff?
Yeah,
I just want to make sure
selenium or whatever.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that none of that happens to be in the foundation of the Space Needle.
Okay, I'm not sure how much of that kind of thing would be public record.
Yeah.
I can ask her to make a call down to City Hall or I'll have her call Matthew.
Okay.
She and Matthew seem to get along pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
just in the off chance, it doesn't really change anything, but it would make it much stronger than I think we were initially anticipating because of the way it focuses energies.
Yeah, that makes sense. Do you want me to tell Matthew what happened here?
I don't know. He fined us last time for something we weren't even. Can you? Okay. I have a gift for you.
They are the Oversight Commission.
Yeah, that's fair.
But...
I do have a gift for you.
Okay.
We destroyed literally dozens of ghost rats. In fact, I still have 7 of them in a trap as proof in case they don't believe it.
7 ghost rats in a trap. Okay.
Yeah, I fed one some of the positively charged ectoplasm to see what would happen. Good news, it evaporated. But we also destroyed a whole bunch of others. Probably can't charge for those, but that might be enough to get the cleaning crew in. But yeah, we should wait until this is over.
What would you say a conservative estimate of that would be?
Between the actual rats that we destroyed, because there were undead rats too. Those were the plague rats. Like they weren't live plague rats. They were like zombie rats.
Yeah.
And that's the smell that you're
Oh.
smelling. Yeah.
Oh God, we're here.
Yeah.
We don't have hazmat stuff or anything. Like,
well,
you couldn't put a sign on the door.
It's mostly on your shoes. Just take your shoes off before you step into your home.
Throw your shoes away.
Yeah, maybe burn those shoes.
New shoes.
But I will give you a conservative estimate. Between the three of us and Ecto, at least 35 rats.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I can probably
a good chunk
just,
of them zombie rats.
I'll take some pictures, and I think I can justify that.
They did all have tails. So any like squashed zombie rats you see, they weren't like 2 or 3-tailed rats. Yeah.
So now you want me to go around and count the rat tails?
No, I just if they happen to be in a picture.
Okay.
I don't want them going like,
all right.
how do we know this wasn't
yeah.
a 3-tailed zombie rat? And it's like, no, they all had one.
I wish
Okay.
it was.
All right. I'll tell you what. I will take some pictures, and I will set Ariana to counting rat tails in pictures.
Mm. Rat tails.
Woo.
All right. So yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. And new shoes all around for both
new
you and
shoe.
Ariana. Yeah.
Okay, new shoes. I'll add it to the gift list.
Yes.
Should I include anything on the card that comes with them?
Sorry that we weren't able to leave a note being chased by a Hittite god. Next time we'll set up a phone tree.
Did you want to lay it on any thicker?
No, I think that's good.
Okay, yeah, I think it's good. All right, fine. All right. Hey, Ariana, you get new shoes. Yeah, Rev said whatever kind of shoes you want. So,
Get those
and
red
the
bottoms,
phone
girl.
clicks off.
Yeah.
So, all right. We'll continuing then.
Yes.
Yeah, so 7:30 in the morning. Kim is up. Rev is up. Beth is sleeping, face down.
Yep.
And Rev, you're gonna get some sleep.
I will. Yeah.
All right. So,
Am I still feeling pretty not possessed by necromantic energy?
I
I have been sleeping with my little crystals.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a ghost die roll for me.
Sure. That's a 2.
Okay. Yeah, you feel okay.
Cool.
Not even any stomach upset or anything.
I don't feel any more evil than normal.
Yeah. I mean, that's not saying much, but I'm just kidding. So, all right. So go ahead then and make a brains check for me for keeping an eye, and tell me what is your strategy for keeping an eye on the Space Needle?
Well, if Rev is willing to part with his goggles, I would I'd like to use the goggles to take a look at the Space Needle and the sort of street around the Space Needle. I also want to be checking like social media for like any sort of weird sightings that either happened in like the hours when I was asleep.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so go ahead and make your brains check for me.
Cool. Can I use a cult for this? I am looking for ghosties.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say no on that one. I'm sorry. I try and say yes as much as possible.
I know, that's fine. I'm going to spend some brownie points, though, because I'm not as brainy as Rev is. So
That's fine.
Going to... I'm going to spend 2 brownie points. Okay. $22, no ghost?
Okay, 22, no ghost. So you are keeping an eye on things with the ecto goggles. You see people are coming to, just the regular kind of touristy kind of stuff going on. Groups of people wearing masks and stuff. Some of them with their masks hanging down under their chins, or like just hanging out under their nose, or you occasionally see a few kids that have got them like on top of their heads, like their hats or whatever. But and they're all going in and jovial and whatnot. Um, and the elevators going up and down and whatnot as people are going up there, and you can't really see the people up at the top, from where you are, but it just looks generally normal, I would say, while you're doing. And as you're taking your breaks on social media to, be keeping an eye on things, um, the you're finding that like there's lots of people complaining about stuff, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Things have been pretty awful. It's amazing how 2020 seemed like it was the worst, and then every year since then it like just keeps getting worse. But you see some nice stuff too. You see some of those uplifting stories going around, kind of going viral and stuff on there, including you see um, there's actually a promoted tweet where it's talking about like community um, health center kind of thing, or community based health support. And so
Ooh.
oh, sorry, the caught me my attention.
Hi.
You just you went away for a moment.
Oh no.
All
Okay.
good.
Oh,
You were
that's what the O was.
Yeah, you were saying community-based health support, and then I kind of lost everything after that.
Okay. I didn't really say anything after that. I was going,
Magnificent.
what happened? Something happened? Okay. So the the community-based health support, and you see some pictures of people that are like some vaccine stuff that's going on, and you see some like soup kitchen kind of things there, and the kind of, it says hashtag Kamrasepa is here for you, and that the at on it is it's at Kamrasepa love. And so the that's just one of those things in there that like it's a nice little bright spot, people helping people. And but you don't see any ghostly activity going on during that watch. Although you do know, because you are familiar with the occult, that they're not usually as active during daylight hours.
That's true.
Usually, you have had some of those things with the scrolls
Mm-hmm.
that have been at various times. Oh, I forgot one other thing. Oh, yeah, you had a good roll on there.
I did.
Why not? And you see, like, you don't see anything about Angel in the stuff, but somebody like there's a few tweets that you see as you're kind of keeping an eye around Seattle stuff, where some people are going, is there a convention in town? Because there's like, I keep seeing these people with robes.
Curious. Are there any pictures of these robed individuals?
Yeah, but they're usually like in with a crowd of people kind of thing. And so yeah, you see it's like a green robe, like that's hooded and stuff. But at the same time, a lot of people have their hoods up. It's rainy. It's Seattle.
Fascinating. Using these goggles, do I see any people in green robes around the Space Needle?
Oh, good question. Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Standing in line.
Okay.
The most devious of actions.
That is. Interesting. Is it just one? Is it a group? Are they together?
You can only see one
I
right
can
now.
only see one. Okay. Curious. Very curious.
One line or one person standing in a line? Because that's just a person standing.
One person in a green robe standing in a line, queued up to go in.
Do I know the color green or like green robes to be any way tied to a cult that would have worshipped Jari? Like, is the color green significant to that individual?
That you could make an occult roll for.
I would love to.
Okay, go ahead.
$27, no ghost?
You know, well, it occurred to me. You lost your books.
Listen, but I did say that I kept spare books in the trunk of Ecto 1.
Okay.
That is a thing that I said in
All right.
episode
Yep.
3.
I recall that. That is true. Okay. Yeah. I was just going, oh no, did I just say you could go for something that you can't? Yes, you can do. You can do. All right. So 27, you do some looking. And you find that there is a kind of a class of like priests or leaders of some kind that would have had robes that were brightly colored and such at that time as a way of displaying their status. So while you're not finding anything particular that is connecting the color green to Jari, it's definitely something where you can say with that kind of Mesopotamian region, brightly colored robes certainly would be possible that could be a connection.
Cool. Yeah, I'm going to go over to Rev's side of the bed and like sort of jostle his shoulder a little bit. Hi, sorry. I think I found some necromantic priests that are visiting the Space Needle.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
I just realized we got into the phone call. Did I notice anything on my watch?
You didn't. You
Okay.
didn't notice anything on your watch. Yeah.
Okay, that's good because I didn't see anything.
Okay. I mean, well, that makes sense. I mean, we started our watch kind of in the almost morning, so
That's true.
probably Jari's big move was the firehouse. But I've been seeing on social media a lot of people mentioning people in robes, and not like ring wraith robes, like green, like priests of a Mesopotamian like sect of god worshippers. And
Okay.
I don't have anything that specifically connects the color green to Jari specifically, but you know, I mean, like process
I
of
associate,
elimination,
like,
unless
yeah,
it's
plague with green.
yeah. Oh yeah, that's very astute of you, Rev. But yeah, so I have seen at least one get in the line to visit the Space Needle. It is very possible that more might be coming, or that I don't know if they're having some sort of little meeting up there in a public place. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was worth waking you up for.
Yeah, yeah. What time is it?
How far into my watch did I start noticing all of this stuff?
I mean, you saw the first tweet that you saw about, is there a convention in town kind of stuff, was probably around 9 or so.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's been a little bit there.
Like an early rising cult.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean but the space, yeah, I mean at this point it's probably around 11:30
Okay.
or so, because the Space Needle doesn't really start going. Well, it doesn't really open until 11.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you're feeling froggy. We could always play tourist a little bit.
Yeah, I mean we are 3 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now. Beth has got about 8 hours.
Yeah.
We could you probably would be safe to wake her up now.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the other side of the California King and shake Beth awake.
Cool. I do a reverse of what I did last time and just bolt upright.
Ooh! Just like a Dracula.
Got a very strong core. Yeah.
Like a reverse
So you
vampire.
just like push up yourself.
No push,
Yeah.
just up.
No push,
Yeah.
just like and then you're like, the sun. Ah! Nah, okay. So Beth gets up.
Hey, lady, how you feeling?
Better.
Good.
Good.
I'm
I
glad
know.
I didn't have a concussion.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me too.
Should probably have checked for that.
Probably.
I'm fine.
Cool. Amazing. I know how much you love seeking revenge on some ghosties and ghost adjacent people, so I've got some good news for you. I think I've seen some necromantic priests that are taking a little tourist trip to the Space Needle today.
Yeah, there's one in line.
Excellent.
Do you want to come with?
To the Space Needle.
All right.
All right.
This is a very important question, everyone, though. Are we going dressed as Ghostbusters, or are we trying to, like, play tourist?
So
Can you
in your
carry- Oh, yeah. Can you carry a gun in Seattle?
Probably not to the Space Needle.
Yeah, not really. No.
Have we got Ghostbusters ID where we could carry proton pistols?
Well, Proton, you all have a contract with the city.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're on an investigation, but I don't know what I don't know what your plan is yet, so I don't know how it works.
Not sure I do either.
Bold of you to say we have a plan.
I mean, I wasn't really saying you had one, just that I don't know what one is yet.
Yeah.
Kim, in your experience, in your studies, priests of ancient gods or necromantic priests, possessed or a choice?
Mostly fans, I would say.
Okay. So these aren't people like, I mean, obviously we could hit them with the positively charged slime just to put them in a better mood, but we don't need to like free them of a spirit trapped inside of them.
Ooh, I mean, that's always a possibility, but I think it's far more likely that these are mostly mortal on the mortal to spectral scale. Just
So it's
people
okay
who
to
have
punch them.
simply kept the faith for a very long time.
Yeah. Because the pistols would be easier to hide. The slime blower, I'm not even sure I could build something quick enough that would be small enough to deliver a high enough volume of the slime to do the job on a cultist, let alone multiple cultists and our possessed man.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a very stupid pitch.
Yes.
I love it already.
We turn our Ghostbusters uniforms inside out.
Okay.
We steal a Henry Hoover,
Uh-huh.
which is like one of those Hoovers that's got a little face on it. I don't know if they're a
They're
British
so they're I believe they are a
Oh,
British
yeah,
thing, and
yeah.
they're very cute. You all have very cute vacuums across the pond.
thing. Okay, we borrow / steal a vacuum cleaner from like an industrial one from the cleaning staff.
Okay.
And we go into the Space Needle carrying what looks like a Hoover but actually has a slime blower in it.
Oh, like disguise ourselves as janitorial staff.
Yeah.
And we could put the extra slime blower like inside of an empty garbage can, like on wheels.
I love this idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because also it means we don't have to stand in line, and unlike most British people, I hate queues. That's the main reason I want to go in as a
I thought you were gonna say that's the main reason why I moved to America.
I know I said I had to flee from my ancestral home, but I really just didn't like standing in lines.
Why not both?
I mean, it's a perk at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a plan.
Yeah.
I love this plan.
This is
Are you excited to be a part of it?
Yeah, I am.
Thank you, Rev. All right. You're gonna turn your uniforms inside out, and then how are you acquiring your janitorial gear?
Yeah,
Yep.
like yeah.
Well, let me put it out there here. Here's how. Like, you don't know the status of things particular out there, but as you're finishing up you come to your decision here, you hear a little knock on the door. Housekeeping.
Aha. Go answer the door. Hello?
Do you want us to take care of your rooms? Are you checking out, or are you?
No, we're actually gonna stay. I have an odd request for you.
All
Do
right.
you have an extra housekeeping cart?
Yeah, that is an odd request.
Right?
She,
or even just one that's not in use currently.
I mean,
or broken.
I'm sure.
or broken.
I mean, I think there's one that's got a broken wheel or something
Okay,
on it
we could work
down
with
there.
that.
What do you
Uh,
need I'm confused.
that's okay. We need it to hide some of. We're the Ghostbusters.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
okay,
nice to meet
yeah,
you. Nice to meet you.
cool.
We are here taking care of a problem, and there. You know how sometimes there are people in your life who believe some really terrible things, and you don't know what to do about them.
Yeah,
Yeah. So there are
yeah.
some people who are on the side of one of the ghosts that we're dealing with, and we need to
Oh,
hide our
that's
equipment
weird.
so they don't realize who we are. And so we thought,
Okay.
oh, like a janitorial or a housekeeping cart to put our stuff in. I could fix a wheel.
Or I could
Okay.
just carry it like the
Wait,
wheel is
so
there.
Yeah.
so you want to borrow it and you'll bring it back fixed?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if it's not fixed, uh, we'll pay to replace the whole thing because things could go bad at the Space Needle. There's a possibility it may not survive, but the intent is to bring it
Okay.
back fixed.
All right. Um, yeah, I think that we could probably do that.
Okay.
If you can bring it back today, then I might not even have to tell um the supervisor.
Yeah, no,
We can
if you give this to us today and you come back tomorrow and we're not back, there's probably a bigger issue than
that
yeah.
makes sense in a
Yeah.
scary kind of way.
Yeah, yeah, and anything in here that's left, if we don't come back, as compensation to you for taking this risk, you're welcome to try to sell on eBay or something as memorabilia because we'll probably all be dead.
Oh, all right. Wait,
Or maimed.
but
Yeah, yeah,
well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. All
yeah.
right.
Fair.
So yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sweet. That sounds great. Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay. Um well, I guess but do you want us to clean the room?
Oh no, 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 no.
We're fine.
Okay.
It's we've only
All right.
slept in here so far.
Okay. All right. Hmm.
Sorry?
The
Well, I mean, we
so
haven't like showered or anything.
oh,
No,
Before we move on from the scene, I need you to just imagine this maid knocks on the door to the honeymoon suite. Rev opens it. In the background, we see Beth and myself like getting out of jumpsuits, flipping them inside out, putting jumpsuits back on, and then Rev says to this hotel maid, "I have an odd request for you." Just
that is so true. And you can see that she like occasionally like looks behind you a little bit like
Mhm.
while you're doing um I guess do you want to follow me over
Yes. Oh,
to the
sure. Yes.
okay.
Yeah, and I
Um
will follow her.
and so she takes you back to the like uh the the service room and whatnot, and it's got a bunch of laundry machines and stuff in there, some several carts for the maid service and everything. And she goes back, and there's one that sure enough it um the like one wheel that's supposed to be the like spinning one,
Uh-huh.
the rotating kind, is like the wheel is frozen in
Mm,
the thing, and
mhm.
so as you're going, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
kind of thing. So yeah, but she gets you set up
Okay.
with the cart.
And I will take a moment and fix that wheel
Okay, go ahead and
because
roll that
I
brains check.
I do know how to fix that wheel. Um,
Is it WD-40?
yeah, right.
does
Make
Rev
sure
the
nothing's
Ghostbuster know or Rev the Rev know?
yes.
Hmm.
Nice.
You also got to make sure there's like no hair or anything like tangled around the. Yeah, that's a very common thing. This Rev has worked a lot of janitorial jobs, oddly. 20.
Yeah, that's good enough. That's plenty. You get it going, and she's super impressed with how quickly you get it working. Like,
Thanks.
nice.
Thanks.
Cool. I've been trying to get Bob to come down here and do that for like a week. But there's always something else that needs fixing, showers or whatever, I guess.
Oh yeah, I imagine here that's probably a lot more pressing than like a cart that tilts to the left.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so here you go, and I'm Tina, and so you can just bring it back,
Okay.
and stuff, and yeah, that'd be
Thanks.
good. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to cleaning the rooms.
Yes.
That's what I get paid for.
Yes.
And she rolls along to the next room. Housekeeping.
We hear the door open. I have a strange request for you.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we wheel this over to the Space Needle?
Yeah, so I'll load our equipment inside, and
you just get like the big trash can and like just load the proton stuff down in there, and
And the crossbow and the axe.
You put those in the laundry part, and
yeah, exactly. And like where like it folds up for the towels, like we got the traps in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Maybe we should just get one of these for general life.
Maybe.
It's good for transporting kit. Yeah.
That's true.
Just paint the logo on the side, it'd be fine.
Get like a radio flyer, a little red wagon.
Yes.
And anyway, yeah, so you get this thing going, and you've got your uniforms turned inside out, and you head out. Are you just going front door? Are you going out the back door? Are you
probably out the back door? I don't like we probably can't just casually roll a housekeeping cart out through the lobby.
Front door, yeah.
Don't worry, but we spoke to Tina. She said it was fine.
All right, so out the back door.
Yeah.
And let's have everybody just make a cool check for me. Okay. Just a basic one.
I'm gonna spend 3 brownie points.
Okay. It's not that difficult.
Yeah,
you probably don't need to. Okay.
15, no ghost.
Okay, great.
$11, no ghost.
Okay.
I also only roll 1 die.
And you rolled a ghost?
I did.
I saw that sheepish smile there.
So literally no points, only ghost.
I literally saw you like acknowledge that roll and then look up in the camera, and then I said my roll, and I saw you just make the decision of like, I'm gonna wait until everyone has said their rolls before I do mine. Yep. I will go last.
I think I should go last.
All right.
Never occurred to me to this moment that you could make a roll and get nothing except a ghost.
You lose.
You get nothing.
You just fall down a grating.
So the what I'll say is here as you're going and you're heading towards the back door out by like the smoking deck or whatever that the staff uses and stuff, you're rolling the thing out, and as you go through the doorway there, and you're going out past, there's a couple of maids that are out there smoking and chatting, and Kim and Beth, you are both just like, you play it super cool, like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be, and Rev is like pushing the cart, and Rev, you're like a little bit sweaty as you're going, and you're not quite paying attention because you're watching. You're staring at the nurses, or not nurses, the maids. They're just a little bit too hard, as you're worried that they're going to catch you, kind of thing. And the cart like tips over a bit, and the side of the like laundry thing kind of tears a bit as the like top of the proton pack slides out through the rip, and they both like look over at you because of the sound it makes as it jangles off of the ramp there, and they see the thing, and they look at you like, who are you guys, and what the hell is going on?
You would not believe the stuff that people try to throw away in their hotel room. It's ridiculous.
Okay, you can make an awkward charm roll
Yes!
on that.
That was so smooth.
15.
Okay. Right?
Like, it's ridiculous. They're
Every
like, oh, well,
day.
yeah.
Every day. Do you know how many unopened bottles of booze that I have taken from the rooms? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And some of the other things, we don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to admit, though, when I have moved out of apartments, I have left unopened alcohol, like with a note, because I know someone else is going to come in even after I do it. It's like, hey, enjoy. I don't know if they can or not, but
Yeah, I mean, who knows if anyone else? Obviously, we always throw it away.
Dispose of it
Yeah,
safely.
it's been safely disposed of every time.
Every drop.
That's right. All right, well, you know where the dumpster is.
Yeah.
And they go back to smoking and chatting and gossiping and, laughing and whatever. And you guys are able to keep on.
Nice.
So, however, you do have a rip in your laundry bag there with some ghost busting equipment sticking out. Yes, Beth?
I have gaffer tape.
You have gaffer
She
tape.
does.
It's on your list.
This whole
It's on my
campaign.
list.
That's right. So you can gaffer tape that stuff up. No
Nice.
problem. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. That would be dumb. Obviously the gaffer tape works.
I'm useless against ghosts, but great with real world problems.
There you go. So yeah, we're going to roll that across.
I think that's a
ahead.
perfect place to take just a little bit of a break. So we're going to
I
see
agree.
you all in about 5 minutes.
Perfect. Indeed. Here we are, busting ghosts and
Wielding.
fixing wheels and
Mhm.
blending in with the janitorial staff.
Yes.
Here we go. So you are able to actually, let's see. You're having to go about a block down to the Space Needle with all of this stuff. How are you doing that?
Confidently.
Yeah, I think we're just walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you've just got to take your cart for a walk sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right. Then we just straight on, confidently up. How many brownie points does everybody have?
Some.
What a question.
Lot.
Well,
than
you
that.
see.
I have 17.
Okay.
There's 11.
25.
Okay. There's this thing in Ghostbusters called luck. And your level of luckiness is based on how many brownie points you have in your pool as a Ghostbuster. So,
Information that would have been valuable to me yesterday.
I did mention it
I'm just quoting.
previously. So, let's see. We had 11, 15, 17, 17, and 25. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say that you are, between the three of you, Beth's luck is enough to counteract Rev's. Rev's not even bad. It's in average range. Like, just if it happens, it happens. The other two are at least a little bit lucky. Beth is charmed right now. Like, if something bad is going to happen, it's going to happen to somebody else.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to take up
So-
skateboarding.
So, with that, I'm going to say you're able to get to the Space Needle and stuff and go in with your cart just fine. Like, nobody presses. You get a couple of funny looks from tourists and stuff, and then they're like, yeah, it's Seattle. So
It's Seattle.
So, in this walk over to the Space Needle and getting actually sort of like inside or to the Space Needle, have I seen any more individuals in green robes?
why don't you make a brains check for me?
Is this a cult?
No, this is noticing stuff.
Then I'm going to spend a brownie point.
Okay.
$19, no ghost?
Okay. As you're going, you see there are 4 other green-robed individuals in various places. You know, there's one that's over at like a kettle corn stand near the Chihuly Glass Museum. As you're walking your way over, you see a couple that are just sitting, and they've got their hoods down and stuff, and they're sitting at a table, you know, eating just some lunch in the food court area, covered, kind of space, and another one that is walking along the same kind of way as you, just a little bit up ahead, and they join the back of the line.
Okay, so these people, just from
Uh-huh.
just from observing on my walk, like how chill and normal do these people seem on a scale of like just a tourist in Seattle to like some undercover sting operatives like inside of a van that's generically marked flowers or like pretending to read a book?
Right. They seem pretty chill.
Okay.
And yeah, they're the couple that are sitting at the table. They look like they're actually a couple.
Okay.
There, and they're kind of just enjoying each other's company and stuff, and the others, they're just doing their thing. They
Okay.
look like tourists.
Cool.
Do all of the robes look the same? Like they got them from the same place, or are they just green robes?
Yeah, they do look, if not exactly the same, they look really similar.
Okay.
They might be from the same place. It'd be hard to tell without getting a much closer look. Yeah. So you make your way to the Space Needle. Now you're able to walk past the line as you're doing this because you're janitorial staff. And so you do walk past the robed figure that was ahead of you as they get into the back of the line. And if you want to do something, you can. Otherwise, we continue on in.
Can I smell them without being too creepy?
Well, I mean, you can certainly try.
Next to them.
Sure.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
So, cool. So I'm rolling brains and smell.
How close are you trying to get to this person while you smell them? Let me ask that. Like, where are you tying your shoe?
I'm dropping down to tie my shoe. I'm like less than a foot away from them.
Like right next to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, like so my hair could almost brush them.
Okay. So it's gonna be it's not gonna be too hard. I mean, how much of a smell? Are you like tying your shoe and you're gonna like lean over and give like take a big whiff up the robe kind of thing, or like
I was just gonna be vaguely close and inhale.
That's what I wanted to check. Those are two different situations.
Yeah.
So let's say that you only need like an 8.
Cool. That's a 23 with a ghost.
Okay.
No!
All right. Huh.
Is that a good, huh?
Well, I mean, it depends on who you're wondering about. So you're able to get a whiff of this person there, and let's see. Go ahead and roll PKE analysis. So that's your power.
Cool. That is just 1D.
It is. You got a ghost?
Yep.
Okay.
I sniff so hard their robe is stuck in my nose.
From a foot away.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Kirby. Sorry. Um,
I get a
so
ghost stuck in my nose for the rest of the game.
I think Chuck has some crystals for that.
Yeah.
probably. So you, as you take a knee to tie your shoe, your boot, you like the person wearing the robe, turns and he's kind of a chubby kind of guy, not super tall or anything or impressive. As far as like stature goes, like you tower over him when you were standing up, but and but he just looks like a normal kind of he's a black guy wearing the robe and stuff, so darker skin there, and he's wearing some glasses that are kind of professorial and stuff. He's got a kind of jolly, kind of roundish face, with a kind of close graying beard. Um, and so as you're trying to take this sniff to get his essence, if you will, or check and see if there's any kind of ghostly interference, um, you um, you like catch just a really strong wafting of his cologne, because he's got this just like a little bit too strong for like going normal places or just around people kind of thing. And uh and it catches you by surprise, so you sneeze uh right there by him, and he looks down and goes, well, bless you. Are you all right,
Sorry.
miss?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just hay fever season.
Well, I mean, I think it's a little bit early for hay fever, but I understand everybody's catching the sniffles now.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I understand. I used to get sick all the time, all the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back before I started going to the Camersepa like community health
Oh
centers.
yeah. I've seen some ads for them.
Yeah. Oh man, changed my life. I hardly ever get sick now, and it it it's just such a great community. Yeah, it's I understand. Like, it seems like everybody's getting sick now. We all need a little bit of help sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he reaches down. He's not like he has his mask on, and stuff, because everybody that's kind of near in line
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wearing a
doing
mask as well, I think.
absolutely. And but he's not afraid to, like, he's not super worried, it seems like, about social distance. He kind of helps you up to your feet, and then he's like, whoa, you're a tall one.
Yeah. I get that a lot. I have to buy special clothes.
That makes sense. Special clothes for special people. Yeah. It's we're all just people trying to make the world a better place, right?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, I get it.
Anyway, I've got to get back to work.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
oh yeah. Oh, miss, it looks like you got you got a tag sticking out in the back there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I
Oh,
just like moved my hair over it.
oh. Yeah,
Can I do
sorry.
that?
All right. Well, have a blessed day.
You too.
And I think that like as she's returning to us, I'm like, I couldn't help notice as we were going through that green. I've seen a lot of that here. Is there something special going on today?
Oh,
They're the camera people.
they Huh?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, you go.
Okay. So you say that to the guy?
Yeah.
Totally. It's just like um the I mean, I'm new in the area
Mm.
and stuff because I just came over from Chicago because the Camersepa just came over into this area. They said that the people here were needing help. Like
Mm.
the COVID stuff was pretty high, and so we're new, and I started volunteering with Camersepa about a year ago, and so now I get to be in Seattle, and it's so neat to see all these places,
Mm.
you know.
And
Yeah. Have you checked out the Museum of Pop Culture?
It's right over there. That is such a weird building.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet, but it seems like a neat place.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you should definitely check it out. Um yeah, I'm going to be what seems like a very inattentive employee and just kind of drop out of this conversation and start clicking on that hashtag that I saw earlier today.
Okay. All right. The which one?
The one about Camera Seppa.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you see like in fact, going back through some of those um pictures of people helping people, and what do you know, they're in the background on some of them. You see some of the robes in there.
Does that name like ping any corner of my brain in terms of like recognizing it as from a certain language or tied to any of the like cultures that I've been researching?
Hmm. Why don't you make an occult roll for
I
me?
would love to.
Okay.
As long as they're not a frat house.
I will give you a brownie point for this.
Okay, thank you. $30, no ghost.
Whew. Yeah.
Thank you, Rev.
Mm-hmm.
You absolutely recognize it. Now that you think about it, Camersepa is another Hittite goddess. Camersepa is a Hittite goddess of, as I refer to my notes, yeah, Hittite and Luwian, goddess of medicine and magic.
Okay. How close are we to this guy still? Have we moved away? Have we pushed our cart? Are we right still near him?
Beth indicated that she was starting to go on, but then you guys started to join into the conversation. I imagine it being like you guys were going along, and then Rev and you walked away from the cart as Beth like went over to go and get, and like looking back at, okay, we're not moving on, or all right, kind of thing. So you're still there, unless you want to have moved on.
I would like to have moved on. Yes.
Okay. So you can be moving on with Beth. Rev, are you?
Yeah, I once I get that answer about like, oh yeah, we're here to help people, and I will break off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Never
All
mind.
right.
I lied. Maybe green robes is not necromantic gods because Camrasepa is a Hittite goddess of medicine and magic. Unless this is like some very, very deep undercover stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
But look at I'm gonna just scroll through the hashtag. Like this this group, this organization seems pretty legit. Like
They might be on our side.
like running things like, you know, clinics and testings and food kitchens and things like that.
Yeah, you see as you're doing, scrolling through this, and there's some of the things where there's a sign that says Camersepa loves you,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, feeling down, come to Camersepa, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Who do we know who's in charge of like Camera Seppa in Seattle? Because like, what if this is a dueling gods situation? Like,
Yeah,
oh, I
and
bet I
medicine
can.
versus disease.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really, really good question. Can I find a website for these people?
Yeah, make a brains check for me.
Oh, okay.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay.
And
I'll
I
give you a
didn't hear
hint.
what Beth's question was, though.
Cameraseppa.org.
Right? Just Google.
I've forgotten. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it was just like medicine versus like plague.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of opposites.
18, no ghost.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find the website, no problem. And the its mission is something along the lines of like helping meet people where they're at in their health and healthy living and education and stuff like that as a part of it. And yeah, so you were trying to find something specific as a part of that?
If we know maybe like who is running things in Seattle, or
Okay.
he mentioned Chicago as a location, but yeah, I guess like whoever's in charge in Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see here. So you you are able to find a person who is there's a blog post of meet our new Seattle director
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing, and the person's name is, looking through my notes, the name is Calantha, and so it's it's Calantha Nestor is the name of the woman who is running that Seattle group.
Okay, so what is the new plan with this new information? Are we still investigating the Space Needle? Are we walking back over to that dude in line being like, "Hey, Jari, right?" Or like what?
That Jari.
Oh.
I'm still keen on going into the Space Needle because
Okay.
whether these guys are on our side or not, I think the Space Needle is the target.
Yeah, that's okay. So
Yeah.
head up, do like a vibe check around the Space Needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you head in And
can I ask a quick
Hmm?
question?
Of course you
Uh,
can.
On their website, what is their stance towards sexual health? I usually
Uh,
feel like that's quite a good measure of how culty a place is.
sure. They are pro sexual health.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
They are
I trust
they
them a bit
are
more.
they are pro sex and healthy.
Magnificent.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, they have like some counseling things in there and whatnot.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like they're an interesting factor, but I'm not sure where they stand in terms of us at the moment. So we'll just bear them in mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So in you go, and as you go in through the front doors of the Space Needle, you find the gift area. The whole like downstairs is like gift area, and you got people that are have gotten out of line and they're going around and or that they've already gone up and have come back down and they're going around looking at all the little knickknacks and souvenirs and whatnot. Um, and you got people heading for the line for the elevators and such. And what's your approach here? What are you doing?
So I think that it's kind of oddly two-pronged now, because trying to see, like, hey, these people in green, like, what are
Mm-hmm.
they doing? Are they congregating? Are they just like setting up a station?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then also
Can I?
looking for
Yeah.
like bad energy.
Yeah. Can I pretend to wander around the gift shop and actually just sort of, basically, just kind of sniff around, see if there's any scent of Jari?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and I'll have you make your brains plus smell
Cool.
on
That's our
there.
debut album, Scent of Jar.
Scent of Jari.
Yeah. Cool. So that's oops. Uh, eh, 18.
Okay.
No ghost.
All right. So as you're going around, kind of describe for me how you're doing that.
So someone watching me might be a little bit weirded out, but also we're all kind of wearing masks, so you can't really see that well.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm very much just like I'm just breathing heavily, it sounds like, but what I'm doing is actually just sort of like moving around in a circular motion,
Okay.
just sort of kind of vaguely looking at things on shelves, but actually just kind of scoping out the area with my nose.
Okay. Got it. So as you do that, you do get a little bit of a whiff of some of that negative, jarry kind of smell. That it's like traces.
Okay. Like they've been here, but they're not here now.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Cool. I'd like to relay that
Okay.
to you guys. He's been here, but he's not here now.
We should try to like scan this place and see if maybe he's pinned a thing somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was he near the lifts? Sorry, was the smell near the lifts, or was it like
It was
in the middle of
in
the
a
gift shop?
number of different places, just like I said, those kind of traces of things.
Hmm.
But near the lift is part of the area where you did catch some of that smell.
Yeah,
So
I think
there is a line going by security and stuff there. They're doing quick bag checks kind of thing and whatnot on the way.
Is there a service lift?
such a good question. You looking for a service lift?
I'm looking for a service lift.
Okay.
I'd like to see if there's like kind of an out of the way door that looks like it's where people move from the shop floor to the inside of the Space Needle. Kind of the backstage of the Space Needle sort of area.
Got it. You're looking for like an employees only kind of area?
Yeah.
Okay. I won't make you roll for it. You're able to find a door labeled employees only
Okay.
and stuff. They've got signs. It's not that hard. So yeah, you're able to find that, and yes, you do find a service lift.
Great.
By the way, as Forrest, I don't actually know if there is one, but I'm saying that there is for the purposes of the game.
I
Magnificent.
feel like logically it's one of those places that would.
Yeah.
Because you've
It
got to
would
get up
seem
and
like
down
it.
even when there's loads of tourists.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah. Take the car, go up in the service lift.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you head back into the employees only area and head into that elevator and make your way up. It takes a few minutes to get up to the top because it's a tall building. But it goes pretty fast. And oh no, please.
Should we change back into Ghostbusters gear? Because now we're in.
That's true. Are we trying to hide our presence from the people who will be milling about up here? Or just the people at the... I mean, now that we know the Green Robe people aren't disciples of Jari.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I wonder how
what's
much
his name
these
already
people
knows what we look like.
I wonder how much these people like even necessarily really know the kind of like the actual history of whatever this this group that they're working for is like. I have been brushing up on my Hittite. I would be fascinated if I spoke some of it and saw just if that registered to any of our green robed friends. But yeah, I don't know. This is not my first time that I've had to take off my clothes in an elevator, so if we want to do it, we should probably do it. Yes? No?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you all strip down in the elevator and turn your clothes right side out and get your ghost busting equipment out, or are you leaving it in?
I think get it out. If we're in
Yeah.
Ghostbusters equipment, we may as well.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think like
Yeah.
as we're getting this stuff out, I'm like, someone's got to take a full proton pack just in case.
So yeah,
Because I got to take the slime blower.
Okay.
I feel like my crossbow isn't going to be good in this enclosed space.
I am too small and too weak to operate one of those.
Cool. So for this loadout, I don't want to, but I'm gonna leave my I left my crossbow in the car because
All right, that makes sense.
if that's all right, because I think because it is an enclosed space and I am vaguely sensible. So yeah, I've got a proton pack.
Okay. You've got a full proton pack. You have a slime blower, and you have a proton pistol. Is that
Yes.
Me?
I do.
Kim?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yes. Cool.
All right. And so yeah. And how many traps are you taking out with you?
I think it makes sense to still we don't want to abandon the cart.
Okay. So you're just
I
gonna
will-
leave those things in there?
Yeah, I will put the one back on my belt like it normally is, but
okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Every dog.
So, puppers.
I always wanted about.
Doggo.
So you, I'll say that you're able to get kitted out by the time you're up to the top. And so the doors open and you guys just walk on in, or are you pushing the cart in, or what's the, tell me what happens for you as these doors open and you see an upper employee back room kind of area near the center of the Space Needle.
I think I'm pushing the cart because I am strong.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just come out with the confidence that we're supposed to be here,
Yeah.
and we definitely asked someone downstairs.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, we'd have gotten through. How did we get through security if we weren't supposed to be here?
It's true.
That makes sense. All right.
Oh, that dog.
Oh, doggo.
I know he's got a hard belly for some reason.
Oh,
no.
buddy.
He's up on some tummies.
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you all march out of the elevator there with your ghost busting gear and some of the other, well, I say other, some of the janitorial staff, the actual janitorial staff are in there, and they see you and they go, Ghostbusters?
Yep.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. We got some checks to do. We had a report, anonymous, so it could be nothing. But we should check it out because of the ghosts that have been popping up here and there. I wouldn't panic anyone. You're right.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes complete sense. But and they both kind of point at the maid cart and go, "Is that yours, or did
Improvised
somebody leave it in the?"
It's just an easy way to carry all of our equipment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, they carry a bunch. That makes sense. Forrest laughs about
Sorry.
Harvey on the desk back there. No, you're good, man. You don't have to take him down. I'm loving every moment of it.
Oh, good
Okay.
boy.
So, all right. Well, they point over towards the door out to the main area. They say the restaurant's that way, and stuff. You can go out to the viewing deck, or I don't know, wherever you're
We'll just do
doing
a
stuff.
We're just gonna just let a whole sweep of this level.
Oh yeah, I mean, we swept earlier, but
different kind of sweep.
Different, yeah.
Oh, you mean okay, yeah, all right, yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anything strange when you did your sweep? Like any weird lost property stuff that you think shouldn't be here? Any arrows stuck into things?
Yeah, that would be weird. I mean, no, I didn't see any arrows.
Okay. Keep an eye out for arrows. If you see anything arrow adjacent, give us a shout.
Or weird scrolls.
Yeah.
Anything
a bit weird.
Okay. Anything weird?
Yeah.
Weirder than you
weird
guys.
Vibes.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're not that weird.
No, but it's just it's because it's weird that you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Do your thing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, they kind of watch you awkwardly as you go out. And so there's a nice restaurant out there.
What are they serving?
Well, so many things. Because it's a full restaurant, and the inside here of the Space Needle actually slowly rotates and stuff when you're eating in this restaurant. So, and yeah, they've got kind of like, oh gosh, I don't know why. I can't. I was trying to remember
General restaurant food.
It's a restaurant. They're
Nice.
wait staff dressed in black outfits and
Did
stuff.
we miss breakfast?
Oh yeah, hon.
You
Yeah.
definitely skipped breakfast.
Cool. I'm contemplating getting a bread basket. I feel like we should probably sweep the area.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like, are you hungry? No, not a good idea.
No, probably not.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think I might do my slightly creepy sniffing around thing.
Okay. You sniff around. I know Rev's got his detection gear. Kim, are you using any kind of detecting stuffo?
I don't have any on my person, but
Okay.
I'll swipe some goggles from Rev and just kind of look around.
Okay. Got it. So you are checking around with goggles. We'll say Rev is using either the PKE meter or his I always forget. I don't want to say it wrong. I said it wrong once. Hang on. Why isn't it there? It should just be on the list. Ionic atmospheric ionic analyzer.
He's checking all of the ions.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to do. Why don't each of you make your brains checks on that? Beth, obviously, it's smell for you. Kim, you're looking around with the goggles, so you are checking things that way. And then when Rev comes back, he can make his roll with his ionic analyzer. Atmospheric ionic animalizer? Analyzer. Why can't I say this?
It's okay.
It's
20 no ghost.
great.
24
okay.
no ghost.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, Beth, as you're going about, you definitely as you're with a 24 on your smelling, this food smells so good. Your mouth is watering, your stomach hurts a little bit and stuff. You're wondering about maybe getting some stuff to go,
I love that Beth's sense of smell is not just like related to the paranormal, it's also just like very good.
Yeah, I'm like that in real life. I can smell an apple from like the other side of the house.
Jesus.
Nice. So
weird.
Drive-by smell, baby.
So you're going around and everybody's food looks great and it smells really delicious. The views are really nice outside. As you're looking over the whole city, you can see the Great Wheel. Just huge kind of Ferris wheel-ish kind of thing with enclosed cars and stuff down by the pier. And you can see just like all the other skyscrapers and stuff going around as you turn. It's slow. It's not like woo, oh
no, is it gonna get really fast?
I don't know, but
probably not, Beth. People have to eat.
I meant with ghosts.
Oh, possibly.
I love when players forget not to give the Ghost Master ideas. It's just wonderful. So
Beth as a player would love to see it.
Yeah.
But as you're going, and you near the entrance to, or rather the exit out to the viewing deck, there's a bit of a breeze as somebody walks by out, like, or walks through the in from the viewing deck to the restaurant, and like they come down the stairs there, and you get a little bit on that breeze of that smell of Jari, that decay.
Cool. I follow
Yeah.
them out.
Okay. No, they were coming in
Oh,
and
right.
stuff, but it's not.
I head out. Yeah.
Okay.
If it's wait, the smell is coming from outside or it's coming from that person?
Good question. Coming from outside.
Cool. Yeah, I'm heading outside.
Okay.
I'm a bit
Outside
like
you
those
go.
cartoon characters that just like following their nose.
Follow the little scent trail. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like floating through the air.
yeah.
Yes, you so you walk out. Kim, you see Beth, like she's walking one way. She lifts her nose a little bit and then turns and walks out to the viewing deck.
Yeah, I
out
want
up
to
the
follow
steps
her
there.
with my goggles.
Mm-hmm. So out you go onto the viewing deck, and there's guard stuff around the outside here, obviously keeping people from having any kind of accidental or hopefully otherwise getting hurt and such. And but it's fairly wide. It's probably like 10 feet of space from the inner part of the building to the edge of the viewing deck. And there are little like telescope kind of deals on different parts around that you can put a couple of quarters in there to get a cool view around and look at like Mount Rainier off in the distance, or whatever you want to. But as you're going, you do see looks like some kind of, well, it looks like probably your invisible Jari, at least part of him, that you catch in view.
Where is he?
He's about as far away around the viewing deck as you can see before it like goes disappearing around.
Okay.
And is he facing us?
He is not facing you.
Okay, yeah, I want
We
to.
found Jari, he's on the viewing deck.
Yeah. He is very close. Has not seen us yet.
Okay. Remember, it's an actual person who's possessed.
Yeah.
There are also other people out on the viewing deck. A number of tourists and folks that are looking, little kids that are looking out through some of those telescopes and stuff, or binoculars, whatever they actually are. I can't remember.
Are
yeah.
there any people in green robes up here?
Oh, good question. Let's see. You had a 24 on your stuff.
Yeah.
There is one. There's one out on the viewing deck, and they're just like looking off towards Mount Rainier.
Cool. All right. You guys sit tight. I'm gonna test a theory. And I want to like be on my phone, like looking at my phone and walking and bump into them, and look up and just very quickly off the cuff say 1,000 apologies in Hittite.
Okay. I'm gonna have you. This is a tough one. Go ahead and make a brains check
Okay.
with your occult. You can roll it with occult. What are you doing while this is happening, Rev?
I think that I am trying to map a path towards the partially invisible man. Like just watching like where I could like walk.
Yeah. So he actually is invisible. She caught a glimpse of part of him.
I borrowed some of your goggles, Rev. Here, I'll give it back to you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Since you had the atmospheric ionic analyzer, got it right. And we're doing the thing there, and Beth was sniffing around. She borrowed your goggles.
Yeah, no problem.
I got a 30, no ghost.
Okay, all right. In flawless Hittite, which is amazing because no one knows what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Like fully, it's mostly like
I don't have a lot of people to practice with.
Right, and you're making your best guess, and it just turns out that it's right on the money. You say 1,000 apologies. Okay. And the person who is like young, fair-skinned, probably like early 20s, redheaded, like ginger guy, standing there, is you bump into him and say that, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry."
So, no recognition from this guy?
None.
Okay. Say, oh yeah, no problem. Wasn't watching where I was going. Go back.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah.
Hey, aren't you one of those Ghostbusters?
Yeah, hey, don't say that super loud, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Why?
Okay. I'm about to, if I give you my reasoning, I'm gonna really sincerely need you to not freak out right now, okay?
Okay.
There might be a ghost on this viewing platform. Don't say anything.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna fight a ghost.
Well,
on top of the Space Needle.
We are going to, we're gonna confront a ghost. Hopefully it's not gonna actually come to actual fighting, but we are going to bust it either with words or with a proton pack. But the ghost doesn't know that we're here yet, and so we're trying to keep that element of surprise, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, totally.
Awesome, great, cool.
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Can you hashtag us Ghostbusters Seattle? I'm trying to get that going, okay?
Yeah, totally. All right. And he holds out his phone for a selfie and stuff, and he's like, "Thanks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really cool."
Cool.
And he puts stuff on there and yeah, he tweets it out.
Cool.
Do you want me to @ you?
Yeah, why not? It's Kim_Dalton. Yeah, okay. I gotta go back to
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Bye. Was he cute?
Let me see.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
Not really.
All right, that's fine. Okay, so
But he was nice.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so I don't know if it's good news or bad news. It's just news. I think my first thought was the correct thought. Spoke some very flawless Hittite, might I add, to one of our green-robed individuals. Had no idea what I was saying. So probably an instance of the people who are in Camera Seppa having no idea the actual origins of that.
Okay.
Okay. How's Jari doing? Still just chilling?
You gave him back the
Yeah, I gave him
goggles?
back the goggles.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and make a brains check, Rev.
Okay. First off, no ghost.
Good.
Important.
Yeah. 21.
Okay.
21.
Yeah. So you could see where she had pointed out that it was like you were seeing like his leg there sticking out from the wall a little bit, like he's leaning against the wall there, and then as she's talking to him there, right towards the end, as Kim is coming back, actually, you see he like he gets up from leaning against the wall and like leans out a bit, and like he takes a few steps out into the open there. He looks up into the sky and then out towards the horizon, and then he looks down at his watch.
I want to start like making my way towards him, but not like in his eye line.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So like come around behind, I suppose.
Yeah. Make a moves check for me.
Okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna spend some brownie points. This seems. I would like to do this properly. Hey, Harvey Dog, welcome back. Okay, no ghosts.
Good.
I think I just got the same score, 21.
Nice. All right. Let me see what you were going up against. I probably could have done that at the same time if I were, smarter. I'm enjoying this number so far.
Is it a ghostly number?
It is not ghostly, except in origin.
Fair.
Okay. Because it's a ghost rolling it, that's
the thing that I would have loved more than anything, and this was the thought that occurred to me as I was taking that picture with that guy, and he immediately uploaded it to Twitter. I'm like, I wonder if On Hell is following our hashtag.
That's funny. Oh boy.
He's just in the background.
Bing.
He's like, and you see Jari check his phone and then start looking around the Space Needle.
Too funny. So, as you are trying to ease your way around, staying out of his sight, you notice that he begins to move away from you.
Hey, come back here.
Hey.
Knock it off.
And he's still invisible.
He is still invisible.
Yeah. I just keep pursuing. Like I like
I want to run
I
and tackle
know,
him.
and he knows.
But he doesn't know we know he
Right,
knows.
exactly.
Rev's just making his walk a little faster.
Just a little faster.
a little
Just
more
a little
a little more
faster.
powerful. A little more of a power walk.
Yeah. I
Okay.
would like to keep on Rep's tail.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
follow.
Absolutely.
He's the only one that can see, but
He is. Yep. You two fall in with Rev, and Rev, if you want to keep him in view, you're going to have to start moving a bit faster than
Okay.
you were.
Okay.
So you are you doing so?
Yeah. I want to get within like 10 feet of him.
Okay. So when you start to like jog to keep up with him,
Mhm.
he sprints.
Fair.
And so go ahead and make a moves roll. Let's see if you are going to be able to stay
I have a
with
suggestion
him.
if you fail.
No, I'm not going to be able to. This is an Olympic athlete. I'm me. One,
Mhm.
two-
he's an archer though.
Yeah, but they're so lean.
But we also know that
sinewy.
he does have a higher move stat than me.
Yeah.
Mine's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is the viewing deck round?
Yes.
Yes, like, can we just go the other way?
Yeah. I was like we keep
Can
me
we
and
just-
Kim
can we
keep
just
running in pursuit as a
Scooby Doo
decoy,
our
and
way
then
the other
Rep
way.
turns
Yeah.
around.
20.
Okay.
That's good.
Where's he going to go? It's a round room.
Okay. You lose sight of him around the viewing deck. Like
Oh,
you lose sight of him around the building.
Are you kidding me? He ran.
Really?
Yes.
I start running the opposite direction from where we were heading.
All
No, I
right.
can't see anything, but I'm just.
And I am going to like step back against the wall and wait.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I will run in the opposite direction to Kim.
So,
I can't
Kim-
wait until
Kim
Beth
and
and I
Beth-
crash into each other.
Okay. So Kim and Beth, you go like bolting off in opposite directions, and Rev, you just like lean back against the wall, and you've got your goggles on and you're keeping a view out.
Yeah.
And on the opposite side, Beth and Kim, you see each other come into view.
Keep going.
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll keep going until I see Rev again.
Yeah.
Okay. You come back around and you see Rev.
Anything?
Can Beth smell him?
Beth, go ahead and make a smell check.
Oh God, yeah.
I'll let you have a passive smell. You have to breathe through your nose while you're running.
Yeah.
I'm the only one of us who is kind of operating with no special senses.
Kim is totally
here.
blind right now.
It's those passive smells that'll get you.
Yeah. 10.
How loudly is Yakety Sax playing as we're running?
I got 20.
Okay. As let's see. After passing Kim, but before getting back to Rev, because you've got that smell, you know it. You catch it as you run by one of the sets of stairs going back into the restaurant.
Okay.
So yes.
I'm gonna just whistle really loudly,
Yes.
Okay.
hoping that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. We've worked
Yeah.
together before. I know your whistle.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we've got push to talk. He's gone. He's gone in the restaurant.
Oh.
Okay, this makes sense, but like the whistle was very cool.
Thank you. I've been practicing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I'll go head towards Beth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You make your way around to where she is. There's an one of the several sets of stairs, because there's not just one entrance exit to this area out on the deck or into the restaurant. And so now you've got people all over are looking at you as the three of you bust back into the restaurant down the steps here, and like everybody's looking at you like, what are they doing? I don't know. They just started running around outside. I don't get it.
Getting our steps in.
Okay. So let's see. So Rev, why don't you make a brains check? You're wearing your goggles.
Uh, 23, no ghosts.
Okay. Yeah. And you see now opposite of where you are, or going around, because there's the central area that doesn't rotate in stuff, in this restaurant. But going around to the opposite side, again, just disappearing around the physical building stuff is Jari, still invisible.
He's still running. He's just killing time. He's waiting on something. I saw him check his watch. Yeah, no, please.
I have a question about Jari. Did we establish if he can dissipate, or does he have to go places? He's just invisible.
It seemed like he was just invisible.
Yeah, I don't know if we, obviously we can only go off of what we have experienced, but if it was possible for him to completely become intangible, or even have some sort of teleportation ability, he would have used it in the firehouse when he was trying to get away. The fact that he went invisible and then left the firehouse tells me that probably he can't do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
we
I
should
think
go to security and get them to shut down the lifts.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah. How do we need more than me to be able to see him?
So as you're
smell him, yeah.
As you're discussing this, a well-dressed man
on the other side.
Assuming
Assuming we're pursuing him.
Aha! Got you.
A well-dressed man, white with kind of like sandy blonde hair, but that's graying and stuff, and he's got that baldness that kind of really, like, his hairline has kind of disappeared, kind of thing. But he's wearing, like a tuxedo and stuff. He comes out and he says, "Hi, Ghostbusters. I'm not aware of anybody calling, and you're disturbing the guests.
We need you to shut the lifts."
I don't usually do. That's not my kind of decision. But why?
You know the explosion that happened at the underground?
I heard about that on the news.
That could happen here if you don't shut the lifts down. We're trying to stop an incident.
So shouldn't we get the people out?
The person who caused it is up here. And so if we can stop them from escaping.
Okay. Just
They
a
are
moment.
Unfortunately,
And he
also
gets his...
invisible.
Weird. Okay. And he gets out his cell phone and he calls and says, "Hey, hey, yeah, the Ghostbusters are saying that if we don't shut the lifts down, that there could be an explosion. And people around are like, wait, an explosion? And you see people that are like kind of sort of like getting up to like get towards the elevators and stuff and see if they can. So
Jesus.
yeah, that's happening. People
Oh,
are starting to
yeah.
abandon their tables.
And the elevators that there's two? Are they side by side?
There are two. Yeah, let's say two.
Okay.
And they're on like different sides of the building.
Damn it. Okay. I think what we should do is try and get them to close one, make sure the service elevator is closed, and watch anyone going in with the goggles, and then evacuate the building.
Okay.
Okay. So you relay that to the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he can I have somebody give me a cool check? Who's gonna do it? Who's relaying the info?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna burn 5 luck. Burn 5 brownie
Oh,
points.
can I give Beth one of my brownie points?
I've got so many more than you at the moment. That
Okay.
takes
She
me down to
does
20.
have a lot.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Cool. Okay. So... Okay. 27. No ghosts.
Okay. So he's like trying to relay back and forth what you're saying, and finally he goes, here, and he just hands you the cell phone to talk to the security person.
Okay.
And so you're wanting to have, well, I mean, roleplay it out. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
What is Ghostbusters?
Yep, we're trying to prevent an incident. What I need you to do is shut down all lift shafts except for one, and we need to monitor who's leaving.
Okay. Well, we've got like two of them are like the service elevator, and the one of the other ones is currently in transit. So we'd be shutting it down with. All right. Okay. All right. And okay, I've got them stopped. So you want to use the other one to evacuate?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'd like to bring those two that have gone down up.
Okay. So you want all the elevators at the top, but one to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we can handle that. Do you need any additional security up there? I feel like we probably should send somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, have you got anyone with a PKE meter?
No, that's not something that we're just security guards,
I think you'd be better off evacuating the building.
Okay, we'll work on the evacuation. We'll send somebody up for handling the upstairs part of the evacuation, and then we'll come back down when we can.
Cool.
All right. Thanks for the heads up. How did you guys get up there?
It's a long story, and then I hang up.
Okay.
I'm going in a tunnel.
You're breaking up. Okay, so you hang up on him and give the phone back to the manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can we Beth, can you check the other elevator, the one they're sending back up, to see if you smell Jari
Yeah, that's
by
my
that one, in
thinking.
case he was the
That's
one heading down?
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
That's very good.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My thinking is also we can just send them back down again if they are
Yeah.
if they're clear,
Mm-hmm.
which I'd like to relay to that manager guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let him know and stuff here. It's going to take a bit to get all these people down.
We just want to get things are probably fine. Like, we're not looking. I don't think we're looking at mass deaths here. I think we're like. I don't think anyone here is in danger. Explicitly, this is kind of just precautionary.
Oh. Well, I mean, safe, yeah, is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, and he goes and he starts directing the waiters and waitresses on stuff, and getting people lined up and whatnot. You're gonna do a sweep around the elevators.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody who's doing the sweeping, with are you using PKE meter or?
Oh, well, I guess I can use that, and Rev has
Mhm.
goggles and Beth has a nose.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
So then Rev, you can just be looking for him with the
Yeah.
goggles. Kim, go ahead and make a brains check for. So you'll still need a brains check. Sorry
Okay.
though. Rev.
Yeah.
Kim, make a brains check for the PKE meter.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 3 brownie points.
Okay.
Ah.
18, no ghost.
Okay. Got it. And Rev?
27 no ghosts.
27. All right.
13.
What?
13 no ghosts.
13 on your smell?
Yeah.
Sniffer rating?
So
Okay.
so much cologne.
It was a lot. Where which elevator are you each going to? Who's going to the service? Who's going to the other two?
I'll go to service.
Okay. And
So is it bigger than the other ones?
not really. No, they're about the same size.
Yeah, I would go to the one that was sent down but is being sent back up.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll go to the
Gotcha.
other one.
All right. So Kim, as you're going, you you're kind of giving the wave around with it, trying to. It looks kind of like when your cell phone doesn't quite have service,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and you're trying to find the right spot. That's about what it's like when you're holding the PKE meter, sweeping for valences and stuff. And so yeah, you're holding it around, and then you yeah, Rev, you're looking and waiting at the other elevator, but it's on its way back up. You're not
Yeah.
going to be able to see it until it gets up there to check for them and stuff. So while it's going, I imagine you're kind of looking around just in case, kind of thing. Beth, and you're heading over to the service area, that employees only space, and you're smelling around. You are not getting any new smells as you're doing. Okay, it doesn't seem like he came back here.
Cool.
And Kim, as you're sweeping around, you go a little bit wider to one side, and you're like, oh, it's there's some activity going on over this way, and stuff, you're noticing like it's away from the elevators.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I will pursue. But then I'll get on the push to talk and be like, PKA's picking something up away from the elevators.
Rev,
Service area doesn't seem to have anything.
go ahead.
That's all I'm saying.
Perfect. Rev, did you have something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'll head that way in a second. I just want to make sure that this elevator is Jari free.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. And so, however, with your 27, and knowing that there was something away, I'm going to let you, like, as you're looking around, still waiting, see through the windows to that outside for the viewing deck area and see, you can see Jari.
Damn it.
And he's holding his bow and it's drawn and it's pointed up into the air towards the center of the like Space Needle area. And you hear a dong. And then as well, I'll give you an opportunity to do something. What would you like to do?
So between him and me is multiple rooms.
From where you are looking out, you can see it's not really like multiple rooms. You've got like kind of across the restaurant there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like on the same side that you are. But so you've got across the restaurant and through the glass out there.
Can we look him out?
Yeah, I'll hit the push to talk and be like, he's back on the viewing deck. He just shot his bow.
Ah! Is that what you hear in return?
Yeah. I'm gonna get down and like start running that way, but like below the window level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna head there.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the manager guy to just send the lifts down. It's fine.
Okay. He's like,
I wasted some time, guys.
So as you head for the exit to the viewing deck, then you rush out there and Beth, a smell, intense, sort of like when when you went into the brothel, is in the air. It's getting more of a general kind of a feel to it, like it's more pervasive. And as you all come out onto the viewing deck, Rev, you can see, and ladies, you can hear. You can hear also, Rev, I suppose.
I'll let you hear.
He's got his AirPods in.
So, but you hear Jari's voice. I told you. This is beyond you. It is mine. Mine and my lady. And you see mist rising in the distance at the edges of the city, and the mountain disappears. Mount Rainier and the ocean disappears, or rather the sound, I should say. And as the mists rise, yellowy, reddish kind of haze comes through, permeating everything. And you can see, or rather hear, wailing, screams of terror as people down below, thousands of people, maybe millions, cry out in fear. And that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Oh boy!
Ah,
I'm so excited to climb the Space Needle next episode.
yeah.
Can't wait. All right, everybody. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. A special thank you to I Am a T-Rex for the gift sub and Lore Merchant for the bits. Thank you. Real quick, everybody, go around the proverbial table and remind all of these people where they can find you, follow you, see what you're up to.
Hello, I'm Beth Crane. You can hear me on We Fix Space Junk. It's a sci-fi comedy podcast. I love it. It's my favorite thing.
Nice.
And you can find me on any of their social media profiles.
I am Forrest Leder, your ghost master for this adventure. And you can find me as at Fearless Leader, pretty much all over on social media. And yeah, just continually excited. I'm excited to see Seattle in the spirit world next time.
Oh no.
And I am Rev. You can find me at Rev Deshane or at The Crit Show, any place. That's really true. Any place.
He's in your house.
I'm everywhere.
It's omnipotent.
I'm
I
Kim.
always feel like
There's someone watching me. I'm Kim. You can find me on Twitter at Kim_Dalton. That was honestly my Twitter username when I gave that man in the game.
Nice.
And also at the Crit Show. So what's coming up this week? We have
so many good things.
So many good things. Wednesday, the 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern, will be some Dead by Daylight with Tass. Thursday, March 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern will be Mystery Detectives with myself and Megan. This is a very special episode of Mystery Detectives because this is our first non-Nancy Drew game. We are starting a brand new series. We are going to be playing Miss Clue Formula for Danger. The costume theme is summer vacation. So
Nice.
It might still be cold where you are, but it's gonna be just a bunch of just very chill summer times on the stream at 7 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then Monday the 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern, I hope to see all of you back here for the finale of Ghostbusters International. We're gonna fight a ghost on the Space Needle. I'm very excited. Can't wait. Hopefully we save Angel because he seems like a good guy before he got possessed. And if you missed any part of this episode, you can find it on YouTube at youtube.com/thecrit-show. That will be this episode will be live there Thursday morning. That's also where you can catch all of the other episodes of Ghostbusters International, plus all of the episodes of the Omniverse Chronicles in general, and that includes I Hunt, Masks, Crossroads Carnival, Afterlife Wandering Souls, Star Wars Force and Destiny, and this one, plus some assorted TTRPG one-shots and video game Let's Plays. If you are a listener of The Crit Show, our main show on our podcast feed, and you don't like listening to advertisements, I've got some great news for you. If you join our Patreon at the $5 level and above, you can get access to an exclusive ad-free feed of The Crit Show, and that's in addition to all of the other amazing things that you get at the $5 tier, like all of the bonus content and Patreon exclusive actual play content that we have, which is like a ton, well over 100 hours, possibly in the 200s now.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that today. I think it's got to be 200
It
hours.
has to be. I mean, even if you just factor in Perilous Tides and Hero Salad, that's a lot. And then plus that's Investigate the History, plus that's Tales from the Omniverse. It's got to be over 200 at this point.
Yeah, it's got to be.
So yeah.
Nice.
So if you are not already a patron of us, or if you are not a patron at the $5 tier, consider it, because it has always been a fantastic value, and it has only gotten better in the last week or so. Thanks so much for hanging out with all of us. We will see you all next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern for the finale of Ghostbusters International. Have a great night.
Woo!
Goodbye.